This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Taking on their 3rd-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For Ringo Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to get this game going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught under the sticks. It's Little. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he heaves it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. First play taking a deep shot. He hauls it into the 25, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rutgers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No, kick it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can you keep it going here? He hands it off from the gun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting him off. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards. He'll
hand it off. Breaks into the clear.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The Scarlet Knights looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Scarlet Knights line up with a 1st and goal. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down at the 5 up to the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the back now goes in motion. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Through we go to try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on 4th and goal.
And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The defense contributes 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. A booming kick. It's good from 59 yards away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. this drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
27, Tennessee, 0.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Volunteers will take over 1st and 10.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. And now the handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's bringing it back. He's going to score in the pick 6. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
Tennessee, 0.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Volunteers will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Short completion of the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to his receiver. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Now the 40. At the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Tennessee, 0.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Has the 1st down and more. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down. This will likely be the last play of the half. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. There's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Same tailback, another carry. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Makes a quick catch. Fights through the tackler. Juked one tackler and picks up 1st down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of every everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. The Scarlet Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. On the move now. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And they hand it off to the back. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown.